welcome to Dorothy Chia Piano, where I talk about all things piano teaching and piano learning. So today we're going to look at piece presentation. So the piece that I'm going to use as an example is this piece from John Thompson, modern course, piano course, and it's the piece Traffic Cop. Let's take a look at this. So I'm going to play it through. And I want you to listen out for patterns. Alright, fairly straightforward piece of about pre-grade 1 standard. So did you hear the patterns? So that's the first thing that I like to ask my student to look for. You would notice that the first line is exactly the same as the third line. So I would have the student mark out. So notice the student is going to do most of the work and you are only guiding them to see the patterns. Why is this way of teaching more effective? Because you as a teacher is going to make yourself not needed in their learning one day. So the student is guided to think, to figure out, rather than you telling them all the time. So once they are able to tell you where the A section is, let's look at the B section. You'll notice that B section is almost the same except for the ending. And I'm going to put a star at the spots that the pattern changes. Right, I'm going to also look at what are the possible new concepts that the student is going to learn and what are the concepts they already know. Let's take section by section first, starting with the A section. Pretty straightforward section. The student already know the skip, the concept of skip that can go from line note to line note or space note to space note. But this is also a teachable moment where you can teach them part exchange, or another thing that you notice is that the right hand and the left hand share some characteristic. For example, the right hand moved from E to C and the left hand moved from C to E. So there is a part exchange going on. All right, voice exchange. So this is a concept that you can teach to your student. Okay, another tricky thing that might happen for some students that is a bit more coordination challenged is the concept of the hand going right, right, and then left, left. So together, right, together, left, together, right, together, left. Have the student clap this through. They could say the words traffic, go, traffic, stop, and practice coordinating the hands. Okay, so once they can do this, have them put the fingers on the keys and then play out traffic, go, traffic, stop. Or they could say together, right, together, left, together, right, together, left. Give them a specific number of repetitions. You could say, do this 5 times. Now, if they can do line 1, do you think they can do line 3? Yes. Let's look at section B. The front half is actually the easier part, and what changes is needed to be brought to the student's awareness. So let's look at the parts that changed. You'll notice that in the right hand we have a C major triad going up. But the second time we hear on the last line, you only go up, do, mi, and come back to do. What about the left hand? Left hand goes down, up. But on the last line, it goes up, down. So there's a change of direction which gives it a different feel. Let's practice each of the 2 bars 3 times to familiarize ourselves with these changes. So have the student play the second line ending. And repeat that 3 times. Repeat. Once that is solidified, let's do the last line. Once that is accomplished, this piece can then be assigned for the student to practice at home. Try this. See if you can challenge your student to take more autonomy in their lessons, and with careful planning, you can achieve greater teaching as well as greater understanding out of your students. If you found today's demonstration helpful, do like and share my video, and you will be notified when I put out videos each week. I'm also running a piano pedagogy course on strategizing and planning, where we will look at curriculum as well as lesson planning in greater detail. So do join me. If you would like more information, do PM me. It actually starts on February 7th, 14th, 21st. Okay, PM me and I'll leave my contact number below. So till the next week, bye-bye.